I can do right now is put on a brave face and go out there and be their leader.
It's over. We are screwed.
I'm baby. Enjoy this great game.
Swing, and there's a high drive into deep right field. Going back, Tatis at the warning track, at the wall. Goodbye!
Deep to right field, ranging back Tatis, all the way to the wall.
Get into the gap. Is anybody there? No. There it comes. And the throw. Not in time. And this one is over.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Hum Baby Baseball Postgame Show. And the San Francisco Giants, yet to win a game since the great number 24 passed, make it 4 losses in a row at Busch Stadium. Can't get it done in Chicago. Can't get it done in Birmingham. Can't get it done in St. Louis. 9-4 the final. The Giants did have an early lead. Things looked promising for a little while until the Cardinals bats woke up, and the Giants pitching just all around poor today. The only guy who looked halfway decent was Spencer Bivens. When Spencer Bivens is your best, all due respect, but when Spencer Bivens is your best pitcher and Brett Wisely is your best hitter, you got serious issues. But I mean, I like both those dudes. Don't get that twisted, but they shouldn't be your best freaking players. What's up, Dave? I've been outside today in the 99-degree heat working on my van for 6 straight hours and listened to the game. Came in a little bit for some breaks to watch the game, but I was out there grinding. It is hot. Happy Saturday, everyone. Happy afternoon. Good day. Robert Rothberg, there's only one solution and one alone. Start winning baseball games. We will break this one down. Jordan Hicks, I mean, I'm not saying he's been bad this year. He's been okay, but, it comes out today, 1 strikeout. 1 gosh dang strikeout. 1 goddamn strike. You can't say goddamn on the air. Nobody's here anyway. Nobody's listening. Actually, we got 18. We got 18, including a super chat, so I take that back. Randy Runolfson, $4.99. Well, hell, we had it till we didn't. And by the way, that keeps the streak alive. Thank you so much, Randy Runolfson, for the $4.99. And it's getting frustrated. And another loss tomorrow if the Giants get swept. How the hell do you get swept in a series that was played in 2 different cities? Couldn't win in Birmingham, can't win in St. Louis. Can they win tomorrow to salvage the series? I'm so glad I didn't travel to St. Louis for this terrible game, but we'll break it down. But if the Giants do lose tomorrow, that would be 5 in a row, and we will start playing the 1 more loss clip in perpetuity until they win a game. And all I ask is 1 win to stop playing the clip. Rothberg is officially, what? What did he say that makes him senile? He said there's only one solution. Start winning, Tribe. Unless he said something else you're referring to. I can't disagree with that. He's right. That's the solution. Win some freaking games. Holy Moses. Sean Jelly should be starting instead of Hicks. Giants have the worst bullpen in baseball. I don't know about that, but it's not good. And in the offense, you score 3 runs in the first inning. You think you're going to score 7, 8, 9, 10 runs. Turns out the Giants scored 4. So they did get the scoring started early in this game, and that was nice. Right in the first inning, base hit from the great Brett Wisely. Okay, Elliot Ramos grounded out. Bailey got called out on strikes. It's like, okay, well, this ain't going to be nothing. And then Jorge Soler comes through with a hit. 1-0 Giants. Chapman with the hit. Steals second base. The Giants never steal. It's like, okay, this is going to be an exciting game. Then the big hit from Conforto, and when it's 3-0, like, we got this one. We got this one. Until we didn't. Paul Goldschmidt drives a home run in the bottom of the first Top of the third inning, the Giants were able to tack on one more run on the Conforto double, driving in Chapman, but that would be the last run for the Giants. And then in the bottom of inning number 4, it was Mason Wynn, who had just an incredible day. Him and Burleson combined for 6 hits today. Mason Wynn hit a double, and then, speaking of Burleson, drives the home run to put the Cardinals on top. And then in the bottom of the 6th inning, same dude, and at this point, he was looking good. Mason Wynn with the base hit. You think maybe just pitch around this guy. No, Burleson, big fly again, 7-4 Cardinals. And they weren't done. They added 2 more in the bottom of the 9th on a Brendan Donovan big fly, who was also not being fooled at all. And the Giants pitching just didn't have anything today other than Bivens. Bivens comes in and throws a scoreless inning with 2 strikeouts. He looked great, but it was way too little, way too late for anything. What's up, Jesus F. Hernandez? The Giants are really a 4th place team. They are in trouble. Tommy says worst team in baseball. I mean, obviously, I can't say worst team in baseball when we have the White Sox, when we have the A's, when we have the Rockies. But we're mid at best. We ain't good. I mean, let's be on middle of the road at best. If you have 99 degrees, the only fan you can work on is a van down by the river. Jim Thurkill. I'm trying to get air conditioning in the van, so that's what the pain is worth, because my regular car, has issues, and I'm working on that. And I'm going to have to do some major repairs on that car. It still runs fine, but it's got some leaks that I'm going to need to switch out some parts, and it's going to have to be up at least for maybe 4 or 5 days. So that's why I'm trying to fix the air conditioning on my van. So once I got the air conditioning on my van, I can drive my van around while I work on my car. That's the whole purpose there. But so I removed the accumulator, and I removed orifice, something called the orifice. I forgot what it's called, orifice something, and the compressor. Hard to believe it's totally rebuilt with getting rid of Farhan first order of business. Not a lot of Taps fans. I mean, look, man, Taps, like I said, Taps in June is not, I mean, if we're the Rockies, sure. You're the White Sox, yeah, I'm probably playing Taps. Taps in June doesn't make any sense when you're only, even if I don't care if you've lost 10 in a row. I've said this before, like 2.5 back of the wild card in June. Just can't play Taps in that position. 12 back in the wild card, sure. Marlins, Taps all day. A's, Taps. White Sox, Taps. Angels, I'd be very close to Taps. But 2.5 out, that's not Taps. That's just like we're not having a great season. Luckily, the National League sucks, so we're kind of hanging in there in the wild card. And the Giants can get hot and get back in it. Villar was promoted. Giants are trying everything at this point. But, injuries and problems with Mike Yastrzemski back. I mean, Giants' injured list is just constantly full. So David Villar has been on the 40-man. He was playing decent down in AAA. But nothing to write home about. Hitting .272, he had 12 home runs. He was definitely holding his own. 839 OPS. He was definitely holding his own down in AAA. He's always been a quadruple A guy. I mean, he hit 145 with the Giants last year. 2022, he hit 231. He was going to be the starter last year. VR was penciled in as the starter going into last season, and he just didn't work out. But he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. But that don't freaking cut it. That don't cut it. When you come up here, I actually did have a hit today. He went 1 for 4 with a strikeout. So David Villar's got a batting average on the season. Matt Matos also back up. He was tearing it up in AAA. Good to see him. But, I mean, look at this lineup right now that we got out there. I've wanted to promote the AAA guys, but not out of necessity, out of injuries. I want to promote them because they're tearing it up, and they're genuinely the best players for the lineup. But right now, if this was opening day, River Cats, I mean, Wisely, Ramos, okay, Bailey's our man, but Bailey's He's a young kid. Also, he's still young, but he's awesome. But the top three are very young, you know, and I like that. But at the same time, we signed a lot of dudes who are supposed to be up here and getting it done. Now, Chapman did go 2 for 3 today. Conforto had a couple hits. Estrada went 0 for 4. And then you got VR, Matos. I like that we have young guys in the lineup, but we also need production from guys like Soler, Yastrzemski, who's now hurt. And we do need to check on the injured list. So Keaton Wynn on the injured list, Yastrzemski on the injured list. Fitzgerald was returned to AAA. Lamont Wade is going to be on a rehab very soon. So is Robbie Ray. I think that's tomorrow. So Lamont Wade should be back rehab tomorrow. Blake Snell also going to be on rehab. He'll be starting tomorrow to throw 50 pitches, and then we'll get some Robbie Ray. If you want to see some rehab assignments, are the River Cats? Hopefully they're home tomorrow. That would be a game to go to. Win on the injured list is a blessing. Snell and Wade had rehabbing in Sacramento. I just want to make sure it's a home game. I'm sure it is, right? Yeah, tomorrow against Round Rock. Yeah. Okay, so tomorrow's the last home game, and then they're going to be going on the road. So tomorrow, 1 o'clock, same time as the Giants. So I probably won't go because it's the same time as the Giants, but around the same time. But yeah, if you are interested, go to Sacramento, check out that game. That's going to be a fun game. A lot of rehab assignments. And River Cats better have a good game tomorrow. But yeah, that was it, guys. The final score, 9-4. Player of the game, I guess we'll go with Michael Conforto. Michael Conforto with a big double. He had 3 RBIs, 2 hits today. Starting to heat up a little bit, so we need him to get back to the way he was playing earlier this year. His average is down to 232. Chapman's hitting 232. Soler's hitting 230. Now, I know Estrada's hitting 237. Look, back in the day, in the 80s, you would never have 4 dudes in the lineup hitting in the 230s. That would be unacceptable. Nowadays, batting averages are lower, more home runs, more strikeouts. That's a little more, I guess, a little more expected, but still, it's not cool when 4 of your dudes in the lineup, actually 5 if you count Matos, but won't count him, but 4 of the dudes in your lineup, 4 of your regulars, Soler, Chapman, Conforto, Estrada, all hitting under 240. We got a 20 spot, and all D. Porter can say is, ugh, what the hell was that? What the hell was that? I'm going to explain to you real quickly, D. Porter, real quick and easy like. Look, the bottom line is Cardinals are who we thought they were. They're who we thought they were. They're who we thought we were. We gave them the game. We gave them the freaking game. We knew when they were a hot hitter was up there hitting some good foul balls, seeing the ball well, and then we throw a meatball right down the middle. Of course they're going to hit it out of the park. But the Cardinals and the Padres are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook. 6 innings today for Michaelis, 4 runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. Giants could not hit the bullpen. Romero Fernandez came in and dominated, could not touch his team. They didn't even need to use, how come Crawford's still on this? Brandon Crawford didn't look too good in that game yesterday. He struck out every time I saw him bat, pretty much. But he's hitting 186 on the year. Not sure what's going on there. D. Porter, thank you for that 20 spot. I do appreciate it so very much. We need Cool Jr. back. Let's be realistic. It's a rebuild. I was big on Soler. Loved the signing. Friends, he's hitting 240. That's not going to work. Friends, Zendava. Actually, he's hitting 230. Not even 240. 230. 2 for 4 today, though. So he was hitting under 230 coming into this game. I mean, look, Giants just ain't hitting. We ain't hitting. But let's find out. Let's get it. Let's get to the tail of the tape. Let's get to the real numbers. Numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. Batting average. The Houston Astros hit 261 as a team. Back in the day, that would have not been great. This day and age, that's amazing. Giants are hitting 247 as a team, middle of the road. Middle of the road. On base percentage, we're supposed to be a team that's good, that's decent on base percentage. Okay, we're decent. 318, 12th. Somewhat middle of the road, slightly above average. Slugging percentage, I bet we're, 17, right in the middle of the road. OPS, 16, middle of the road. I mean, that's where we're at. Stolen bases, I bet we're dead last or close to it. The computer, look, the freaking internet completely, I just broke the internet just by checking stolen bases. The internet just completely broke down. Giants are dead last, and it's not close. 25 steals. The Reds have 108. We have 25 steals. Strikeouts as a hitter, middle of the road, 17. Okay. Home runs, not good, 74. I know we played Oracle. We give them a break, but we're just middle of the road, y'all. I mean, we're not bad, but we're not good. Middle of the road. Pitching, earned run average, Rockies are the worst. Giants are the 5th worst. So we're middle of the road offensively, and we're below average pitching. We are almost like the only teams worse than the Giants at earned run average are Marlins, White Sox, Angels, and Rockies. That's the company this team is in. This is who we thought we were. This is who we thought we were. That's who we thought we were. Cobb will not be re-signed, and Ray and Snell will not opt out, and Chapman will not opt out. Probably you're right. W.D. Porter, I was going to ask how the streak continues. Why be critical of a team with so many injuries? Well, stop getting hurt. I mean, every team has injuries at some point. We can't just year after year blame injuries. Year after year after year after year after year. Injuries. 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 Afternoon is good. I'm hot, dude. I've been out in the heat. It's 99 degrees. I've been out working on the van for 6 hours. And all I accomplished was I removed some parts. I haven't even put in the new parts. But trying to get cold air. I'm trying to get cold air. Plenty of time to turn the season around. Streak is alive and well. Robert, let's have a beer and play taps. Taps, I mean, there will, I mean, look, what's the name of the Rat album with Round and Round on it? Freak me, dude. Round and round. I like that song, though. Round and round. Can we do something round and round? Not sure how that sounded without a pick. I just used my hand because I didn't see a pick in the vicinity. What is the name of that album? I obviously would know it if I heard it. D. Porter. What else is on there? Loving You is a Dirty Job. Is that on there? Loving You is a dirty job. Giants faithful out of the cellar. Yeah, out of the cellar, of course. Now that you said it, I'm going to look at I didn't want to cheat, so I didn't look it up, but yeah, of course, out of the cellar. That's on a different album. Lack of Communication, Round and Round, Wanted Man. Yeah, this is a good album. This is a great album right here. I knew it was out of the cellar. I just, off the top of my head, I couldn't think of it. If the Giants end up 81-81, will be a blessing, and the kids will be ready for next year. Oh my goodness. By the way, I just finished a career trajectory for Nomar Garciaparra, and he played his whole career with the Red Sox and had not been traded in 2004. Nice. On the side of the road again, trying to fix my car. Well, I'm not on the side of the road. I'm at my house, but I didn't say I was in the middle of the road. I'm at my house. I'm in my front yard working on my car, not in the middle of the road. No cars coming by. My car didn't break down. My car is working. My car is running. My vans, they're both running. The van doesn't have AC, and the car has a leak that only way to fix it is to replace the pan, which is a major job. It's going to take me a few days. Now, I would take it to the shop, except I don't take it to the shop. I stopped doing that a few years ago because I'm tired of getting ripped off, and they actually break my car. Every time I took it to the shop, I'd get my car back, and it'd be something else would be broken. They would break my car. My car's been broken many times. I take it to the shop, fix something, get it back. Now the window don't roll up. One time I took it to the shop. I started driving away. Like, blah, 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 blah. What did you guys do? Like the whole thing was just broke down. Like something, I don't remember what they did, but the whole body of the car was too low. And I'm like, you guys suck, dude. So I learned how to fix cars myself. Have a great weekend, guys. So Giants lose today 9-4, and the player of the game, again, is Michael Conforto. There was some decent guy. You can't complain. Even if it gets 2 hits in a game, 4 Giants did it today. Wisely, Soler, Chapman, Conforto. But guess what? Runners in scoring position, the Giants go 2 for 7. Not good, not great, not terrible, but not great. The Cardinals also go 2 for 7. So for the first time this season, both teams tie with runners in scoring position. Well, someone has to win. And today it was the Giants. We actually both had 2 for 7 with the runners in scoring position and 2 for 7. Now, the Cardinals left the bases loaded at one point. That was a big moment right there. And I was like, okay, let's take advantage of this. Dylan Carlson had a couple of hits today. Donovan had a couple of hits. Burleson had 3 hits. Wynn had 3 hits. Cardinals just brought the bats today. 13 hits overall. Home runs from Goldschmidt. And, of course, Donovan and Burleson with his 2. So just a bad day all around. Chapman made an error. I hear how Chapman doesn't make error. Chapman has unbelievable defense, makes some great plays even today. That error probably shouldn't have been an error. If I'm remembering right, correct me if I'm wrong. That was a pretty tough play, but they gave Chapman an error anyway. So Chapman has 11 errors on the season. He's making quite a bit of errors this year. I got to cut him a break for today's. If it's the play I'm thinking of, that was a tough error. There's a green screen. I'm really on the freeway right now. Yeah. Real talk. Yeah. Oh, you mean a middle of the road team will get run over by oncoming traffic? Yeah, you're right. Oh, because I said middle of the road, and I'm talking about fixing my car, and I'm also talking about like how Giants are middle of the road. No wonder that got confused. Have not won a game. I don't know if Willie Mays, I don't know if he's, how early, if it's too early to roll over in your grave, it may be a little early, but if it's not too early, he might already be rolling. He might already be rolling. The great Willie Mays. Usually you don't roll over your grave until, several years afterwards, but Willie might be rolling. Wisely should have made that play at second. We're starting to find out why these players didn't get big-time contracts. Giants didn't get the top guys we wanted. We got, speaking of middle of the road, we got guys that after we couldn't get who we wanted, we got who we could get. We didn't get who we wanted, we got who we could get. Chapman was a nice signing, but man, Chapman ain't it. He's all right. He's hitting 232, y'all. 693 OPS. Sorry, I got caught in a loop there. Chapman, the defense is huge. The defense matters. But there was a time when Matt Chapman was a superstar on both sides of the ball. Y'all, Matt Chapman hit 36 home runs in 2019. He's never been a high batting average guy, but in 2018, he hit 278. He hit 278. What happened? That was his first full big league season. Gold Glove Award, 7th for the MVP. Looked like he was going to be a freaking superstar. Then he hit 36. The average dropped a little bit, no big deal. And then after that, 2020, then he hit 210. Then the Blue Jays signed him. He's a height. But this year he's got 8 home runs. What are we about? How many? How are we a quarter of the way? How many are we through here? 36 or 41. We're almost halfway through this season. I'm gonna do the math. If I can bring up the calculator. So we have played 77 games. Divided by 160, we're 47% of the way through the season. 47% of the way through the season. Effectively 50%. But we'll throw Chapman. Let's say he hits one more bomb before halfway. He's on pace to hit about 18 home runs. A guy who one time hit 36. 18 home runs. Brandon Belt numbers. Brandon Belt numbers, except not as good at getting on base. And Brandon Belt plays elite defense at first. I'm sure most people would rather have Matt Chapman than Brandon Belt. But I'm not so sure. He's got a 2.1 WAR this season. Which is pretty good, so I can't complain, but Brandon Belt, probably comparable. Good game. What's up, Darkness? Congrats on the win right there. You missed Brandon Belt and missed Will Clark. It's the Willie Mays curse. We won a game the rest of the year. Chapman is who we thought he was. Is Solera bust? He hit the grand slam the other day, but we lost. I mean, he's not a bust. He's what we thought we were too. I mean, what did we think he was going to do? Come hit 300? He's hitting 230 and he has power. Hey, we'd like to see a little more home runs than he hits. Chapman's hitting 232 with moderate power and playing really good defense. Everyone is who we thought they were. We didn't sign Judge. We didn't sign Ohtani. We didn't sign Mike Trout. I know he wasn't a free agent. I'm just saying, we didn't sign someone like that. We have to develop someone like that. Patrick Bailey's the best we got. Ramos maybe. Ramos went over 5 today, but Ramos, we'll see. He almost went deep today. Just missed it right at the end. We're middle of the road. And I hope that changes. I hope the Giants get hot. But right now, this is an average freaking team. Everyone we signed is who we thought they were. What did we think was going to happen? Chapman was going to hit 278 again? With 28 home runs, 36 home runs? Come on. We're dreaming, dude. I would have liked a better season from Estrada. I think the biggest disappointment is not even the offense. The offense is what we thought it was. The pitching is not what we thought it was. We signed a Cy Young Award winner. And because of him and his agent, they missed all of spring training. Blake Snell is 0-3 with a 9.51 ERA. You could have put me out there for those 6 starts, and we would have done just as badly. I mean, I'm telling you, he's been literally worthless this year. Negative 1.1 WAR. How the freak do you have a negative 1.1 WAR and you've only started 6 games? That is awful. That's the Cy Young Award winner that we signed. The other Cy Young Award winner we signed hasn't pitched a game. Cobb hasn't pitched a game. Jordan Hicks has been pretty good, but wasn't good today. Sporadic. Everyone's been sporadic. Even Webb has been somewhat sporadic, and he hasn't gotten run support. But Webb is 6-5. He's got an ERA 2.99. 99 innings pitched. He's been a horse out there. I can't complain about Logan Webb, but it's not like he's in the Cy Young conversation. It's not like he's out there completely dominating. He's pitching well, but he's not dominating. Roki Sasaki. Yeah, that would be nice. It is a good point. So the pitching has been disappointing. The rotation has been in shambles. The bullpen has been not great. And the offense has been what we expected. They didn't play better than we expected, other than maybe a couple guys. And that's it. So this team is average. It's an average team. It's an average team. And I hate to say that, but right now that's what it looks like. And actually, we've lost 4 in a row. So it's an average team that's in a bad way right now. Y'all better get it together when you get back to Oracle Park, okay? If you can't win one for Willie Mays, on the road, you can't win one for Willie Mays in Birmingham, Alabama, in the first professional ballpark that Willie Mays ever played in, 2 days after his passing. And if you can't win one for Willie at Oracle Park in San Francisco, it's time to just cut the season. You better win one in this upcoming homestand, and you better do it quick. And I think they would agree with me. I think they would agree. I hope you guys have a great day. Hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. We're out of here for today. We'll be back. And Giants, of course, I'd like to win one tomorrow. But if the Giants falter tomorrow, you better get it done at Oracle. It's hard to watch at this point. It's hard to watch. That's where we'll meet. You make the night. I always cross the line. Tied in our belts. Abuse ourselves. Get in our way. We'll put you on your shelf. Another day. Another way. We're gonna go. But then we'll see you again. I've had enough. We've had enough. Cold and vain. She said, I knew right from the beginning. You weren't enough winning. I knew right from the start. You put an arrow through my heart. Round and around, the love will find a way, just give it time. Round and round. Woo! Too high for me, man. We gotta cut that. We gotta drop that down. I used to could sing that stuff. You guys have a great day. Let's freaking go. Let's get this back, Giants. This is depressing. We need a depressing song for this time. I pretend that I'm glad you went away. These 4 walls closing more every day. I'm dying inside. Nobody knows it but me. Put on a show. The pain is real, even if nobody knows. I'm crying inside. Nobody knows it but me. Didn't I say things I needed to say? How could I let my angel get away? Now my world is just tumbling. I see it so clearly, but you're nowhere around. Nights are lonely, days are so sad. Just keep thinking about knows it but me. Let's get it going. Paul, Zendava, D. Porter. Eric, you can't pitch for Snell. We need you here. We are people. Besides, what could you possibly do with 30 million? Funny thing is, if I had 30 million, the channel continues. The channel would continue. Let's get it done, y'all. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Yeah, that would be a good one. I practiced that one. The night they drove old Dixie down. That's a good one. It's just another loss, another day, another loss. Another day, another loss. Another day, another loss. Another day, another loss. It is very confusing. Plenty of season left. Giants never concede. Let's get this one done. Let's get this one done. To the street. Did you hear the news today? Say the danger's gone away. I can see the fire still alive, burning into the night. There's too many men, too many people making too many problems. Not much love to go round. Can't you see it in the land of confusion? Freaking get the wins going. I'm out. I'm out. Yes. Land of Confusion, a big hit. I haven't played that one for years. Just thought I'd try it out. Have a wonderful day. I'm out. You're out. We're all out. Peace. Actually, that was the wrong intro. Giants, let's get it going.
So I'll just sum it up this way as fast as I can. That is the most humiliating game in the last 10 years I've been involved with. We got beat at every single part of this. Everything. Everything. Infield play. Two-out hitting. Everything. Totally stupid.
Swing, and there's a high drive into deep right field. Going back, Tatis at the warning track. At the